seduction to me is is this magical moment where you're so present with someone and you're so there with them, just fully feeling yourself and feeling them. And you can have that with any human being, right? But with seduction, you bring the element of sensuality and connection, and that brings like the richest, most fun, deepest experience you can share with a woman. So, and just to go back to the whole idea of seduction being manipulated to get somewhere, the way I look at seduction, the way I try to teach, there's nowhere to get to. There's nowhere, nothing to get, nothing to. It's not. I'm not trying to get a phone number. I'm not trying to get a makeout. I'm not trying to get to have sex. These are all incidental to the relating. Because I'm so here in the magic of the moment, and it's just so with her, and I'm offering it. I might have desire for these things, but they're not a goal. And I'm like, I can present that desire, I can speak that desire, but I'm not trying. There's no attachment for me getting there. I'm not angling to get there. Either it's going to happen or it's not going to happen. And when you're that present with another human being, with a woman, it's to me at least, and for most people that can actually really go there, it's almost equally satisfying whether you're just sitting and eye gazing, having a conversation, or having sex. Just like the richness of that connection is almost equally rich inside. Seduction, it's a sensual experience, right? When you have it, literally I like to look at sex because you get the visual and the feeling of it. You and your body, like if you're not in your body, you can't even maintain an erection. So you have to be connected to your body. You have to be feeling. And when I mean connected, well, just feeling the sensation in your body. But most men are in their head, like constantly thinking, what do I say? How do I be? How do I get the next point? How do I get the phone number? How do I, go for the kiss? And when you're constantly in your head, you're not in your body. She's not gonna feel you. All you need for her to just feel you, to get a reaction from her, is when you just slow down and connect to your body. Most men, when they like a woman and want to seduce her, they're like, we live in a society where the men are chasing, the women are sitting, waiting to be approached and all that. That's great, but a lot of times when men are approachable, they go too much into her space and they're constantly trying to get to somewhere or get something out of her. They're like constantly penetrating her with their energy. In a way, that's her masculine energy, right? Like when you're having sex, you penetrate. So you naturally will have that energy. But when you do it too much, it suffocates the woman. There's no space for her to be her, and it just goes away. But if you just stay in your power, in your presence, and you're solid in yourself, and you invite her to step up and relate back with you, and women are naturally more seductive, more playful, more energetic, more talkative, so she will bring a lot of the turn on herself if she feels safe. So how do you make a woman feel safe? And safety is extremely important for a woman to feel safe. And when you're constantly penetrating and approaching, it almost makes her feel unsafe, wants to run away. But if you lean back, you can express your desire. You say, hey, you're beautiful, I'd like to get to know you, I'd like to have you see you again. You're beautiful, like whatever, like you speak your desire, but it's not like you're trying to get anywhere. You're making an offer, you're making an invitation. And the way what will make her feel safe is when you're not trying to get anywhere. This is what I want, and whatever you say, it's okay. And this is a big problem that most men have, is men don't know how to connect to their own desire in general. It's from what I've witnessed after working with so many men. Because we men, like very visual, if you will, they connect we need external stimulation to generate our own turn on, and that's not sexy for women. It's kind of like we practice this with porn, with billboards everywhere. I need a beautiful woman in front of me in order for her to. I'm depending on her to give me my own heart on, to give me my own desire. But if I generate it from within myself, I'm connected to my own desire, and I actually offer it as an offering. It's a lot more powerful, and a lot more. She's gonna enjoy it a lot more if you have him to check out her body, to use that as a turn on, and then give it back to her instead of offering. when I'm with a woman, my mind goes empty. And the reason that my mind goes empty is like there's nowhere else I would rather be. I'm with a beautiful human being, and I'm just right there. It's so rich, it's so expansive, and it's so transforming and almost life changing just to fully be with another human being. So where else would I rather be? Like, what else do I need other than just be in that moment? So my mind just goes instantly quiet. So I like to invite guys to just drop all the agenda, drop all to just be right there with her and lean back and connect to your own desire.